What does $31,900 get you in the 2025 Chevrolet Colorado? Let's dive in here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu and stop wasting your guys' time. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Well, 2025 Chevy Silverado, I did mention the price tag's just sly of $32,000. This is the WT trim, one of 5 trims being the work truck, the bottom trim. Now, you do have 4 higher trims. The next trim up is the LT, then you get the Trobos, which is the middle brother. Then you have the Z71 and then the ZR2 being the top trim. One engine option, 2.7 liter TurboMax engine paired together with the 8-speed automatic transmission, pushing 310 horsepower with 430 pounds-feet of torque. That is your powertrain option. You get a 2-wheel drive option or a 4x4 option, okay? Now, max towing capacity on this powertrain is 7,700 pounds when properly equipped. MPG on this exact vehicle, 2.7 liter TurboMax. This is a 2-wheel drive. You're getting 19 city, 23 highway with the 20 combined with the 21.4 gallon gas tank size. Dimensions on the truck is 213 inches in length, 78 inches in width, 80 inches in height, 62-inch bed with a wheelbase of 131 inches, and 7.9-inch ground clearance. Being the WT trim, the bottom trim, you're getting the yellow halogen headlights. Everything is bulb headlights with some high gloss black trim going around, chrome inside, as well as high gloss black trim on the interior of the housing of that headlight. Matte black plastic front end completely, okay? So you don't get no high gloss trim, anything. No front camera here on the WT trim. So pretty basic, straight to the point, just what you need with regards to a work truck. Over to the driver's side area, let's talk some tires. Goodyear, we have the Goodyear Territory HT or the Goodyear Wrangler Territory HTs, 255, 65, 17. Suspension system is a shock spring strut suspension. Remember, 7.9 inches of ground clearance on this, okay? Now you can increase this depending on which trim you get. Blind spot assist, but nothing else, okay? That's all you get on the side mirror. Colorado going across that door in the front. No keyless fob entry. This is going to be the electric remote button. Matte black plastic trim going around. And if we come over to the gas tank area, no lid, which is very convenient when you're at the pump. Over to the bed, I did mention is 62-inch bed. And then we come over further to the rear. One backup camera right near that handle. Chevrolet going across that tailgate. Colorado on the left. Dropping down, we got high gloss back bumper. Okay, that's pretty cool. We got a painted back bumper with the yellow lights there. These are not, let me see. Nope, no LEDs on those either. Trailer system, 7,700 pounds of towing capacity. Remember that, guys. And then if we go further, we got a full-size spare tire. Okay, we got the step there in the corner and bumper sensors going across. Let's shoot over to the bed. Got a plastic pad with a measuring pad here, okay? Then we come over to the basic bed. We got hook downs, 2 and 2 here in the front and the back, as well as there in the sides as well. Look at this here, okay? Back glass, this is not electric controlled, it's manual, all right? And we got a halogen tail light along with your bed cargo light. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain options, talking about the trims and showing you guys the exterior with the bed, let's show you interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Continuing with the interior, let's start talking with the seats. Cloth seats in a kind of a darker gray / black look. Both front seats are manual controlled. There are no heated seats in this WT trim. In front of the passenger seat, non-lockable glove compartment. It is a nice big glove compartment though. Everything matte black plastic on the dashboard. Shooting over to the 11-inch infotainment screen, I have to say, this is where I can show my appreciation for the Colorado. This comes standard, the 11-inch full digital infotainment screen along with the 11-inch cluster screen, all right? Really cool, and a $30,000 to get this tech, all right? You got the Alexa built in, the Google Assistant system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Wi-Fi hotspot, and look at the backup camera. Let's go ahead and click that. Well, there goes your backup camera for your trailer system. All right, there it goes. Sandu was messing around with the camera. So we go ahead and slide over. We got the news, the podcast. All right. And you get Sirius XM radio. Here you just have to pay for it. 3-year options, about $200. And then we come over to the side panel. You can go ahead and show your media. That's what your media looks like, as well if we go back to home. Lower than that, hard buttons for your airflow and your defrosters. Your temperature controls, you could turn that on and off. Lower than that, vents, hard buttons for your trailer brake system. That's the trailering package, which is about a $945 package. Engine on off, hazards, lane control, and the aux. No wireless charging pad, but you still have USB-C and USB-A plug-in with the shift lever. Parking brake button, cup holders. Then we come over to removable center console with the 12-volt outlet down there. Up top, no glass here on the WT trim. We get a straight to the point rear view mirror. And then we come over to the driver cockpit cluster display screen. 11 inches, you can go ahead and change the screen look on that. Really cool. You see the same interface on like the Suburbans and the Tahoes and stuff, and you can actually change the themes and mess around with your info cards. You do the controls here on your media and your voice control with your telephone on the right. On the left-hand side, your cruise control and your crash warning. Left-hand side of the steering column behind the steering wheel is going to be the lever there for the windshield wipers. Further left, got a knob there for dimming out your lights and the trailer brake system. Really cool. Honestly, you could probably tow a trailer with a car on it. Here on the door panel, completely matte black plastic with unlock lock button and window switches for the side mirrors and the windows. Now that we're done with the front side, I have to show you one more thing, and that's how to control the headlights. Headlights are going to be here, okay? So, which is kind of for me because I actually want a manual lever for the lights. Now that we're done, let's shoot over to the second row seating. Now the second row seating, everyone. We got a 60%er on the left, 40% on the right. We could go ahead and lift it with some levers here on the bottom elbow area. So what your cargo area is going to look like under the bench with your tire situation for hiding some tools. Not too big, but you could probably fit some straps and stuff like that. There's a lever there. Just like that, okay? Gonna have to pull that lever again to drop it. All right. Then we go ahead and sit inside. It has car seat compatibility. The back glass, as I mentioned, is manual. You got a button there and you can just slide that open and slide that closed. In front, we have no pockets on the back of those front seats. In between those front seats, we have some air vents and the tunnel for the driveline, okay? Up top, some yellow halogen reading lights. And I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, everyone. I like to mention that in my video. Why? Because I want to show you guys what it kind of looks like if a tall guy or a tall adult sits back here. My hair is slightly touching that top liner, and my leg clearance is slightly tight, all right? But again, if I have to compare this with other manufacturers and competitors, I have to say for $31,000, you're getting a lot of truck for your dollar. A lot of truck for your dollar. Here's the MSRP sticker so you guys get the exact idea of what comes on this truck with the price tag on top. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Check out our comparison videos with regards to Silverado and Colorado at Vagabond Builds with James Sandu. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.